I recently read about the history of coffee and I went down the rabbit hole to find something very, very interesting. Imagine UK in 1650s, a coffee house where ideas are swirling through the room like specks of dust, waiting for a maker or vehicle to find them. Interestingly, coffee houses were called penny universities because just for a penny you could buy a cup of coffee, walk into the coffee house and sit next to someone who is probably the greatest thinker of that time. You could be sitting next to a scientist, a philosopher, a social activist, a revolutionary, an economist, and you could have open, freewheeling, honest conversations. And that gave coffee houses the name of penny universities. Something really interesting happened thanks to these penny universities. The period of 1650 to 1800 is known as the Age of Enlightenment in our history. And the reason why it is called the Age of Enlightenment is because that was the time when we as human beings made significant strides in modern medicine, science, economics, politics, and philosophy. This group of thinkers meeting people from all stratas of society, having these conversations, even gave birth to newspapers and sharing of public information. At some stage, this structure was formalized and the Royal Society of UK was born. Guess who headed that? Isaac Newton. So, here are three things that I learned from this story. 1. The idea of solitary geniuses is a myth. All the greatest thinkers of our times were not solitary thinkers thinking about these great ideas on their own. They were thinking in groups, they were thinking with people. They were surrounded by like minded individuals with whom they could have these open, freewheeling conversations. 2. Ideas have ecosystems. They thrive inside an environment. For example, the Age of Enlightenment was not one solitary moment or spark of genius. It was a long, loud, caffeinated conversation among people for decades that led to the significant progress we made, and the Age of Enlightenment took shape. And 3, it made me realize how rare it is to meet someone face to face and have these long conversations. It almost feels like these conversations are slowly disappearing given that we are trying to optimize everything, and sometimes our busy lives don't allow us the time and the mental bandwidth to meet people face to face. Where do your best conversations happen? Are you exploring the idea of creating your own little penny university? If yes, do tell me about it.